Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can highlight certain cells with specific values. So on my worksheet here, you can see that I have the Q1 sales figures and the Q2 sales figures for each salesperson. Now, what I want to do here is I want to see who's achieved more than $7,000, okay, in their sales. So I want the spreadsheet to highlight any sales that are over the 7,000 mark, okay? So I can do that using the conditional formatting function, which is basically under the Home tab. Okay, so it's the conditional formatting function here. So what you would do is, again, before you go and click on any function or any command, you need to make sure you select your cell range, which is where you want the rule to be applied. So in this case, I want to highlight the sales that are over $7,000 in column C and column D. Okay, so I'm looking at Q1 sales and Q2 sales. So I'm just going to highlight both of these columns, okay, because that's where I want my conditional formatting to be applied to. You would then go up to the Home tab and then go to Conditional Formatting. So we'll just click on the drop-down arrow on the right of Conditional Formatting. You would then go down to Highlight Cells Rules, and then you would select the first option on the right, which is greater than. Okay, so if you click greater than, you can see it's already started to highlight specific values for you. So what you would do in this little dialog box here is you would specify that value. So if you'd read the instruction at the top, it says format cells that are greater than, and then you would put the value in there. So I'm just going to change that to $5,000. Okay. Sorry, it wasn't 5,000, was it? It was $7,000. So I want to see all the sales that are greater than $7,000. Okay. And on the right, it says format those cells with a light red fill color. Okay, which you can see it's already doing, but we can change that color. So I can click on the drop down arrow. We can go for a yellow color or a green color. So I'm just going to go for green. Okay, and then you would click OK. So now you can see that all the values greater than $7,000 have been highlighted in green. Okay, now you can do a similar thing with finding values less than a specific value. So what we did there was we looked for cells that were greater than a specific value, but we can do the opposite and we can find or highlight cells that are less than a specific value. So you would do the same thing. You would first highlight the concerned columns or the cell range. You would then go up to conditional formatting again, go down to highlight cells rules, and then click on the second option on that list, which is less than. Okay, and then again, you would specify the value. So say in this example, I wanted to highlight cells that were less than $1,000. Actually, let's do $2,000. So let's do highlight cells that are less than $2,000. And then I want to highlight those cells in, we'll stick with the light red fill color. Okay, and then click OK. So there you go. So now I can see all the sales that were less than $2,000 in a light red color, and all the sales that were more than $7,000 in a green fill color. Okay, So I hope that's helped. You can use conditional formatting to apply different rules. So we've looked at applying a rule where you can highlight cells that are greater than or less than specific values. In the previous video, I showed you how you can use conditional formatting to highlight duplicate values. Okay, and there's a lot more rules that you can apply. All right, so I hope that's helped, and I'll see you guys in the next video.